Clavicular becomes emotional and cried a little bit because the people around him truly don't care about him, and he says that he has no real friends.
She manipulated me. I keep falling for it. I can't do this. Fucking bitches just wanna fucking take advantage of me because I don't understand. I don't understand the world. I just do all this shit. They take advantage of me and they don't give a fuck. None of these girls give a shit about me.
Are we supposed to feel bad or something? He purposely surrounds himself with fatherless women and he treats people like objects. This guy being depressed and self-loathing deep down due to how effed up his brain is from the countless drugs he's using isn't surprising in the least. Given how dumb and young he is, hopefully he straightens himself out before it's too late. This is a classic Icarus story. He could have enjoyed his success and stayed in his niche, but instead he reached too high and committed fully to surrounding himself with superficiality. Unfortunately, you reap what you sow. This is good from a psychological perspective. It shows us he didn't abandon his real self like Tate did. The latter is a shell of human being, a performance, pure surface. Clavicular's heart hasn't hardened yet. There is still light in him. Sophie Rain tried to flirt with Clavicular and took a selfie with him and said to him that she loves him so much, even though she has been hating him for a long time. But fans are saying that she wasn't the real Sophie Rain, but instead she was just a clone. Here, take a look.
You don't understand, it's my dream. I wanted to meet you so bad.
Wait, what?
This is my dream to meet you. I don't think you understand.
This is your dream?
Yes. I came here, I was like, I need to meet Clav.
Okay.
Yo, listen, you don't want to take a picture.
Thank you so much. I love you so much.
Literally has the same donut-shaped face. She loves the cloud. LOL. She's looking at the camera as she's telling him she loves him. Sneako tuned into the stream of XQC to have a conversation with him, but instead he found Greek goddess violating XQC. Take a look.
Osmond Gold said he would consider talking to respond. XQC I've spoken about before. I think, you know, XQC is probably the most likely to have a conversation about that. Is he live right now?
How about you practice maybe using your mouth less and your brain more? Try that one, X. You fucking dipshit.
Okay.
Do not start today.
Yo.
Wait, guys, can we play
don't
Dark
fucking start.
Hours?
They'll fucking snap you.
Sneako has conversations like an AI bot trained to brute force their way to specific answers. LOL, that's gotta be the worst streamer's nightmare. Asmongold reacts to the clips of Americans in Cuba. He says that it's embarrassing to see them like this, then says that Cuba will soon be the 51st state of America.
Revolutionary leftists just blew $600 on flights to Havana. That's years of wages for the average Cuban. All the cosplay, revolution in front of bread lines, wandering the ruins like it's some kind of safari, singing some bullshit, and then lecturing locals about evil American capitalism. Oh, jeez, is this embarrassing? We should cancel their passports, make them stay in Cuba? Well, that won't work because Cuba is going to be the 51st state soon.
This is an American who says these things, who has lived all his life in his home in the same location, pretends to know history of everything, then completely ignores that Cuba pre-communism, pre-revolution had a dictator, Fulgencio Batista, who was a gangster and was mocked by corruption, and now says Cuba will be America's 51st state. America, the great nation, doesn't have its own healthcare, let alone education system. Now, this millionaire lectures how great America is. Maybe the US should fix its own problems before trying to fix other countries' problems. I feel like Karens need to feel like they're important when they're just annoying. These guys are disgusting like freaks. They're minimizing the people's oppression while wearing revolution as a costume. They're not even protesting anything. This is performance slop as the Cuban people suffer and lose power daily for their luxury hotels. When will these people realize when they make a scene like this, it will only trigger guys like Trump to invade a country more. Hassan says that he is forced to stay in a 5-star hotel in Cuba. He says that American government makes its citizens to only stay in 5-star hotels, and those hotels are selected by them specifically, so he doesn't really have a choice in the matter. Take a look.
The government has very limited resources, and the American government makes it illegal for Americans to stay wherever they want when they're in Cuba. They have to stay in what they've declared as 5-star hotels, right? I'm telling you all this because, like, even the 5-star hotels are not like, you know, it's not like it's what the American government has declared 5-star hotels. But regardless, in comparison to the situation on the island, it's prosperity pretty much.
As a Cuban, let me clarify a couple of things here. First, those 5-star hotels he's staying at are still controlled and funded by the Cuban government through a bunch of shell companies and partner companies, especially from Spain, that have ties to the Cuban government. Second, if he really wanted to experience the Cuban reality, he could have stayed at a local house/Airbnb, which is not prohibited by the US, and that money would have gone completely to help families in need. Watch this video next, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers.